Assalamu alaikum dear students. My name is Safdarisa. Today we will talk about API, REST API and RESTful API. These three modules, these are used in modern state of client-server architecture in software development. Table of content for discussion topics are: what is API? Benefits using API. What is REST API and RESTful API? Endpoint REST API and RESTful API. Difference between REST API and RESTful API. First point is API. API Application Program Interface, abbreviated as API, allows two applications to talk each other. Let's look an example to go through with this topic. Number one is, if user wants to book train tickets, web application shows the departure time, station, like that all the information. When we look in this form, the developer wants to display all the train schedule information in the web application. The developer use the API to get this train information from the web server, where all the train details and information are stored. Then developer can retrieve data from the web server using the API to display in the web application. However, API needed to make the connection between application function to handle the data from predefined process. Next is ease of integration. APIs can be embedded with any type of software application, so it can easily integrate with the application and function between different websites. Next is reduce software development efforts. Using API reduce development efforts. Developer can implement API of Google Maps to provide the exact store location to website visitor. Next, security. API provide a secure communication gateway for different app components to interact and exchange data. To interact and exchange data. Now we discuss RESTful API. The RESTful API obey the REST architecture constraints and interact with RESTful web services. The RESTful API also follows the principle of REST API. RESTful API are more scalable and have longer lifespan. The RESTful API used hypertext transfer protocol used hypertext transfer protocol request to access and use data. There are four basics hypertext transfer protocol requests and a client can make or get. Number one is get to retrieve data, retrieve is resource, and post for to create a new resource, and put. Number three, put are used to edit or update an existing resources. Delete. Number four, delete. Delete to delete resources. Our lecture about APIs ended. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.